Hello, in this video, I'll show you how you can easily achieve the best kinds of color grading regarding skin tones in your photos in Photoshop. In case you want to learn from this video, simply like the video and don't forget to subscribe in case you're watching and you are not subscribed to this channel. So for this, in case you want to download this raw image to follow along, simply check the link in the video description to download this raw image to follow along with this video tutorial. So you can see for this step, you can see it has to be done after doing the skin retouching, before and after. So when it comes to skin tones, we have to first analyze which area we want to work on, or the areas that we want perfect or to match or even. So if I told you to analyze this whole image, it has varying colors of skin tones. We have yellows around here, oranges, then we have some magentas. So we have different colors around the area. And the very first step to color grading skin tones is simply creating a stamp visible layer. So just come to the layer options and make sure you have selected the topmost layer. Then press Shift Option Command E on the keyboard. Shift Option Command E. Then for Windows, the Shift Alternate Control E on the keyboard to create a stamp visible layer. Then simply come to select and you select the subject. So after selecting the subject layer, and by the reason for selecting the subject is because as we're working on the skin tones, we don't want the color to spill to other areas, for example, the background of this model. So after you have done this, the next step is simply coming to the new empty layer icon and create a new layer in this case. So after creating this layer, come to where I see blend mode and change it from normal and change it to color, since we are going to be dealing with the colors in the skin tone. So come to the brushes, right click and get the brush tool. So we are going to be using the normal brush tool, and for settings, soft round brush is selected, the hardness set to 0, mode is normal, opacity and the flat 100%. Then we are going to zoom in the image by using Command plus on the keyboard. So like I said, we want to sample an area on the model skin that we would like the rest of the skin to look like, and for this, I'll hold down the Option key on the keyboard, Option for mark, alternate for Windows or out for Windows. So Option and click, and you can see it has sampled that color, as you can see under color swatches right here. So I'll zoom out by using Command minus, and with this layer selected, start painting over the model skin. So it is as simple as this. So I'll just paint quickly over the model skin, and by just doing this, you can see it is now creating even skin color or even skin tones for our model or for our subject. So take your time during the painting process, because you don't want to leave out some areas unworked on regarding skin tones in your image. So I'll quickly do this. Don't mind in case the colors are looking a little bit unnatural or too orange or too green for your liking. I'll show you how you can easily perfect or rectify those colors to be as perfect as possible. So I'm just going to zoom out so that I can paint on a very bigger scale or a bigger area of the image. So I'll paint like that. So in case you make a mistake, I'll show you how you can correct or rectify that mistake regarding perfecting the skin tone. So you can see the color has peeled to the eyes of the subject, and which we don't want to happen in this case. So we have painted on majority of the areas that have or contain skin tones. So the next step is simply fine-tuning these colors in the overall image. So just come, you can see a shoulder area. So to perfect these colors, just come and get the eraser tool, and first of all, rub the effect from, for example, the eyes or any areas that you do not want to be affected by this process. But for the settings, the mode has to be set to brush for the eraser, opaque at 100% and flow at 100%. So I'll simply rub away or erase colors in the areas that I was not meant to paint in. So I'm just going to come right here to this beautiful teal color and come to this part of the outfit and erase the colors from that given area, just like this. So after I've worked on the skin color and now it looks uniform, there are instances whereby the skin may look a little bit unnatural and unrealistic. So it is time to perfect the colors. So just come to the opacity of this layer that has the colors and reduce on the opacity so that it can look a little bit better and realistic. Then you're going to come and we work on the colors to be even better. Click on the adjustment layers, create a hue and saturation adjustment layer, come to where you see master, and first of all leave it under master and come to the hues and play around with the hues. So in case the skin is looking a little bit green, you have to move it towards the opposite of green and hue it towards the red side. And for this case, ours was a little bit too orange. That is why I had to make it more towards the red side. And after we have done that, we are simply going to come to the reds and come to where you see the lightness and simply take down the lightness of the reds just like that. So we shall go with around -18 because this is close to the model's skin color. And after this, we are simply going to enhance the image by coming and creating a black and white adjustment layer. Change the blend mode from normal to multiply and come the opacity and reduce on the opacity. We shall go with around 9% before after. And this is going to reduce on the orange skin tones in the skin tone. So after I have done this, we are going to create another adjustment layer, which is selective color. So for selective color, you can first of all come and play around with the blacks because the eyebrows look a little bit having this reddish feel. So just come to the cyans and move the cyan slider towards the right hand side. That is going to make the darks even more intense in this very image. So in case you want to play around and manipulate the background, in case you want it to be a little bit pure white, you can as well work on that by coming to the whites of the image and play around with these sliders to see what is going to be working best for you. So I feel like that is okay. Play around with the magentas and see the look that you want to go in for. So I'll also play around with the yellows and I feel like this looks okay. So you can even come and play around with the blacks to see what will work best for you. So I'll just leave it right here. I feel like this is okay. So depending on the look that you want to go in for, you have to play around with these sliders to see what works best for you as a photographer before, after. So after this, you can now play around even with the color balance to achieve a better or more professional result by simply coming to the adjustments and coming to color balance. And the work of color balance, you can either add any color regarding the midtones, the shadows, and the highlights. So for this case, I'll come to my highlights and add a little bit of green to my highlights, just a little bit. So you can add any color that you feel like adding in the image or in the photo that you're trying to edit. So you can see this is what we have been able to achieve. And one bonus trick or step that you can add to your overall color grading is simply doing the eye whitening. So for the eye whitening, create a hue and saturation adjustment layer and come and make sure master is selected. Take the saturation all the way down to around -79. Then with this white layer mask selected, you can simply press Ctrl I or you can use Command I on the keyboard to invert the effect. Come and get the brush tool. The mode is normal opacity and the flat 100%. And ensure that you have black and white on these two color swatches. So in case you have any color apart from black and white, you can simply reset by clicking on the small color swatches, or you can press D on the keyboard and zoom in. So for this, we just want to work on the eyes. So reduce on the size of the brush and paint on what you feel is meant to be the white area of your model's eye. So I'll just paint on the eye like that. So in case you want to even paint on these accessories or things that were added to beautify the model, you can even paint on them. I don't know the exact name, so I'm just going to paint on them. Since I don't know the name, Command Z in case you paint or make a mistake. So I'll paint and whiten them to remove all these orange color cast from them. So I'll just paint on them just like that. like this. I feel like this is getting to look better and a little bit more professional. So command minus. So this is what we have been able to achieve for the color grading step or process. You can even take this a notch higher by simply adding skin glow or skin shine. So this is just a bonus. Come to the adjustment layer and come to the curves adjustment layer. Then move this towards the left hand side until when the highlights on the skin are looking a little bit overexposed. Then right click on the layer, come to blending options and come to the blend if, make sure it is set to gray. Come to the underlying layer and move this from the dark areas and stop at the point whereby only the highlights of the image are affected by this effect. Then hold down the option key on the keyboard and move this right hand pointer option for Mac, alternate for Windows. Move the option or this pointer towards the right hand side up to a point when the effect is blending well into the skin. Click OK. Press Ctrl I to invert the effect, or you can use Command I on the keyboard. Then get the brush tool and simply increase on the size and start painting on the areas that you feel should have this nice and beautiful glow on the model's skin. So I'll paint like that. So you can see this has even made the image better. Ensure to calm the opacity and reduce on the opacity so that it can look a little bit better and realistic. So let's see the before and after for the overall color grading. So this is the image before and after, before and after for the skin retouching and color grading. So I hope you have enjoyed this. Simply like the video. Don't forget to subscribe this channel if at all you have been watching and you are not yet subscribed to this channel. Ronix from Ronix Photography. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in yet more videos on this channel. Don't forget to keep practicing and also keep creating.